for the Chicago Sky, we have, or San Francisco Sky, for the Wings, we have to talk about this. And lads, if you guys agree with this, subscribe. We are trying to hit 52,000 subscribers as soon as possible. And if we could get 500 likes on the stream, that'd be great. We're 4 likes off. We're exactly 4 likes off. But we have to talk about the Dallas Wings late game execution. And we have to talk about Paige Bueckers not shooting the ball down the stretch. Like, Paige had 2 points late in that game. All from a free throw, all from a phantom foul. The Indiana Fever had Natasha Howard scoring. They had Natasha Howard scoring down the stretch. They had Kelsey Mitchell stepping up. Aaliyah was playmaking. Paige was standing in the corner. Paige was standing in the corner. And, like, at some stage, she's got I don't know if it's a coaching issue. I don't know if it's a her issue. I don't know if it's if it's an issue with Arike. But, like, the Wings need to do something about their Arike problem. Like, they've lost so many close games this year. Like, they can't win a close game. And Paige has been statistically one of the worst clutch players in the WNBA. Paige has been great, by the way. She's been great. She's the rookie of the year. But, like, you've got Sonia Citron, who's been unbelievably clutch all year. But, like, if you look at the Wings, close game, loss. This was a close game all the way. They got beaten well. They got beaten, close game, loss. Close game, loss. Close game, loss. Close game, loss. They won this game because it's Connecticut Sun. They suck. Close game, loss. They got beaten well by the Sparks. Got beaten well by the Lynx. Got beaten well by the Mercury. But again, this Mercury game was an interesting one. Close game, lost. They were up 13 points. They were up 13 points with 3 minutes to go in this game and lost it. They then beat the Valkyries. In fairness, Paige Bueckers got a wide open fast break layup in this game, which is her only field goal in the clutch for the entire year. She has made 1 field goal in the clutch, and it was an open fast break layup on a leak out against the Valkyries. Sorry, Jesus. 2. She's made 2 clutch field goals all year. One of them was, albeit, the clutchest of clutch. The clutchest of clutch right here. And then against the Connecticut Sun, they nearly blew it. Like, they nearly blew it. She hit the clutch of the clutch shots to send it to OT right here. Sorry, I do apologize for that one. But, like, it has just been... Arike's meant to be the one to take them home. But she's not. She's just not. She's not taking them home. She's not doing anything. Like, Arike is absolutely not doing anything. And the reality is that Paige has to be the one to take them home. It has to be Paige Bueckers. Because she is the best player on this team by so much. Like, I don't even think there's a debate who the next best player is. And Arike still, a lot of games, is taking similar amount of shots to Paige. Arike is not. Like, Arike legitimately, like, is not a good clutch player. And Paige, in fairness, Paige has also not been a good clutch player, but she's young and she'll learn. She's young and she'll learn, and she deferred to Sarah Strong at UConn. She deferred to AZ Foot at UConn. In a lot of close games down the stretch, Paige was non-existent. She's got to go back to what she was like. You saw those step backs she was hitting in that game. You saw the step back she was hitting. You saw the shot from deep. When Paige Bueckers, actually, I mean this, like, when Paige Bueckers does not think she's unbelievable, she might be a better scorer than Caitlin Clark. And I mean, I don't mean that as a knock on Caitlin Clark. That's just how high I rate Paige Bueckers. Like, she might average 20 a game this year. She legitimately could average 20. And that's not a knock on that's not a knock on Caitlin. Paige is that good. Paige is that good. You have got to call your own number. You have got to call your own number late in games. She's fine with calling her own number with 8 minutes to go. She's fine with calling her own number at the end of a quarter. She's fine with making instinct plays. But late in games, it's the meme of Sarah Strong, I choose you. Like, I saw the meme and it was like late in games, Paige Bueckers throwing a Pokeball and it was like, Sarah Strong, I choose you. But like, that is the case. That is the case. Like, because she doesn't, and this is the one thing with Paige is like, she made one really nice play to Isaiah James. She does not play make. She does not play make enough down the stretch that you can put the ball in her hands and she'll free up somebody else for a shot. And that's just a huge problem with this team down the stretch. And Paige has got to become, I know she's more shooting guard than point guard. And like, I think all it is changes if this team doesn't have Arike. I think Paige off the point is so much better. We saw that with backdoor cuts. We saw how much better, by the way, Paige was with JJ Quinterly on the floor. Like, at this stage, I don't know if Arike should be on the floor down the stretch. Because we need to at least see what clutch time Paige Bueckers can do. We need to at least see. Because right now, we don't know. We don't know if Paige can play in the clutch. Because she's not touching the ball in the clutch. Like, she's not touching the ball. We don't know. We don't know. But at the end of the day, it's a situation for the Dallas Wings where they have to figure it out because they just cannot win a close game. They cannot win a close game, and they are the least clutch team in the WNBA. And that is a WNBA that includes the Indiana Fever. The Dallas Wings just got out-clutched by the Indiana Fever. Do you understand how bad that is? They just got out-clutched by the Indiana Fever. And I'm sorry, like, the Wings need to change something up, whether it's coaching, whether it's player personnel, but like, Arike cannot be on the floor to end games. Arike cannot be on the floor to end games. Because when Arike is on the floor, Paige Bueckers becomes a point guard. And when she's a point guard, she becomes pass first point guard. She becomes pass first point guard. So yeah, it's an interesting one to look at. It really is an interesting one to look at. And it is just an unfortunate situation all around for the Wings that they employ Arike Ogunbowale. They employ Nalissa Smith. They employ Dejanay Carrington. They employ... Like, they're a bad team. Like, you keep Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers over Caitlin, man, they're 4-13. They have a worse record than the Fever had last year after 17 games. They have a worse record than the Fever. Like, the Fever, I'm pretty sure... Did the Fever not get to, like, 8-12 or something on one stage? They have a much worse record than the Fever. And the Fever also employed Nalissa Smith. Kelsey Mitchell was playing like Arike. In fairness, they had Aaliyah Boston. But they also had a coach equally as bad. But yeah, it's not good for the Wings that Paige continues to be a no-show in the clutch. It is not good at all for the Wings that Paige is a complete no-show in the clutch. But anyway, I'll see you.